The Battle of Kiev during World War II was one of the largest and most decisive encirclement battles in history. It took place in 1941, during the early months of Operation Barbarossa, the massive invasion of the Soviet Union by Nazi Germany. At the time, Kiev, then part of the Soviet Union, was a major political, industrial, and strategic center. Defending it was crucial for the Soviet command. Losing it would open the path deeper into Ukraine and weaken Soviet resistance in the south. As German forces advanced, their strategy relied on speed and encirclement. Armored divisions, known as panzer units, moved rapidly across vast distances, aiming to surround large groups of Soviet troops rather than engage them head-on. The Soviet forces in the region were organized under the Southwestern Front, commanded by Mikhail Kirponos. Despite warnings of encirclement, Soviet leadership, under Joseph Stalin, ordered the troops to hold their positions and defend Kiev at all costs. Meanwhile, German High Command made a critical decision. Instead of pushing directly toward Moscow, German High Command ordered a diversion of forces southward to secure Ukraine and encircle Soviet armies around Kiev. Two massive German army groups executed a pincer movement. One advanced from the north while another moved up from the south. Their goal was clear: trap the Soviet forces in a giant pocket. By September 1941, the encirclement was complete. Hundreds of thousands of Soviet soldiers found themselves surrounded, cut off from supplies, reinforcements, and escape routes. The situation rapidly deteriorated. Fighting inside the pocket was intense and chaotic. Soviet troops attempted breakouts, but German forces had already tightened their grip. Air superiority, artillery, and coordinated ground assaults gave the Germans a decisive advantage. The result was catastrophic for the Soviet Union. Approximately 600,000 Soviet soldiers were captured, killed, or wounded. It remains one of the largest encirclements in military history. Kiev fell to German forces shortly afterward. The city would remain under occupation for over 2 years. During this time, it suffered immense destruction and human loss. One of the darkest events during the occupation was the massacre at Babi Yar Massacre, where tens of thousands of civilians were killed in a matter of days. Despite the massive victory, the Battle of Kiev had long-term consequences for Germany. The diversion of forces delayed the advance toward Moscow. This delay would later contribute to Germany's failure to capture the Soviet capital before winter. For the Soviet Union, the loss was devastating but also a harsh lesson. It exposed weaknesses in command decisions, communication, and strategic flexibility. In response, Soviet tactics evolved, becoming more adaptive and resilient in later battles. The Battle of Kiev stands as a powerful example of both strategic success and strategic cost. It was early victory of Germany,